take a deep breath and relax. One more deep breath. Breathe in peace and exhale love. One last time. Breathe in peace and exhale love. And ask the angels of love and light and joy, peace, harmony, health, prosperity, Kim's guide and guardian, as well as mine, to be with us in this reading, to give us clear images about Kim's life now, so that she can be led by her higher self to make good decisions that are best for her and for all concerned. So with that, Kim, we're going to drink this. You're going to drink some tea for me. And I want you to think about 2 questions, anything at all.
2 questions.
Okay. 2 thoughts, 2 questions in your teacup as you sip.
Okay.
They came out easily. They really want to talk to you.
Oh, good.
And there's a lot of leaves in here.
Okay, great.
So,
Thank you, Janice.
Spirit's with you, so you're going to think about those 2 questions.
Okay.
Sip the tea. Show me when you get down to about right here.
Okay. Okay.
So I'll be quiet while you do that. Leave a little bit of liquid in the bottom. A little bit more. I had to drink a little more. So that the leaves will stick. So that the leaves will stick to the sides. Let's see. Swirl it for me. One more sip. Okay, perfect. Perfect, they're sticking. So take the cup like this, 3 times around your saucer. Review those 2 questions to the teacup while you're turning the cup, and turn it upside down. Thank you. That's for your lips if you need it.
Yep.
So let's see what Spirit wants to say. Pay attention to your own inner guidance,
Okay.
the thoughts that come to you when I pour the tea or ask you something.
Okay.
Pay attention to what they're saying. That's how your spirit talks to you.
Okay.
Put the Capricorn aside. Or
Okay.
perfection. Okay, let's see. This is for Kim. Oh, Kim, you're just about ready to start something new. Like this is a mushroom. Looks like a mushroom.
It does.
And it's just about, I think you're excited about it exploding in all directions. This is so stay grounded. Stay grounded.
You're gonna die when I tell you my question.
Hmm?
Kind of looks like a fish going around.
This way?
From the way I was looking at it, it looks like a fish.
A fish, but the mushroom is
Oh,
spot
mushroom.
The
on.
mushroom.
You're gonna die when you.
So,
yeah.
okay.
This.
That's to me, I have to say the first thought that comes to my mind
Yes.
without figuring anything out, because, and then above the mushroom, it's like there's initial. I get a C. That can be, initials can be first, middle, or last name.
Okay.
C or J or M. And it's like you want to launch a missile. Like there's, see, does that look like a missile?
It does.
You're ready to, it's in a position to go,
Okay.
but it didn't take off yet.
Yep.
So this is, oh, now look, good, thank you, Spirit. Do not scare yourself. There's no boogeyman around. You are scaring. Look at the teacup here. Those eyes.
Oh, totally.
Totally scared to death. This is like, I want to say the dog's face. The dog's eyes are just so scared. You see that?
Picture.
Do you see the little eyes?
Yeah.
Here they are. Here's the nose. It's looking this way at us. So this is today at the top of the cup, and then I say that your feelings, but in about 30 to 40 days from today, maybe 60, there's a parachute that wants to take off. See? Right there.
Oh yeah, I see it.
You see it?
Yep.
So what are you going to do with this about a time from 30 to 45 days? Are you going to be fearful or think of all the things that could go wrong? Yes, that's what the cup says you're doing right now.
Okay.
You have to trust Spirit a little more. You have to trust Spirit has a plan, not always the one you want immediately. So there might be a little waiting process here.
Okay.
But I do feel like you need to talk to three people. Well, I do see 3 conversations that kind of helps to stay in balance, to feel like you're balancing, like their ideas and yours. And then I see you're going to be a leader, not a follower. So 2 of these people want to put you in a follow me. It's good to share your ideas, but you're not that little girl anymore that had to follow someone. This is you wanting to own your power, like the chart says. The Aquarian age gives you permission to own your spiritual power. It's a gift that you were given. So after, we'll just say slow down, move forward with your business plans or what your life has planned for you to handle everything as best you can, but not in a rush.
Okay.
No rush. And that will help you. That could be, I can't say specifically here, I could if I take another chart, look at your chart. But in 30 days from today, there's an opening, a big opening, like clarity, and you don't feel the pressure that you might feel now, or you want to launch a project. Okay, ask me a question, we'll see where we go. One more thing. So in about, we'll say in the near future, November, December, I see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 heads, like you want to have conversations with 4 people.
Okay.
Those are important conversations, and they're light, they're not heavy. They're maybe exchanging ideas and putting you in a very powerful driver's seat, and you need to listen to your inner guidance. Because the solar eclipse that's happening this month in your birth chart is in house 11, which is the house of your future. New friends, new beginnings, new projects, and there's 2 things that want to be opened up for you quickly before the end of this year. And this eclipse opens that door to meeting new people, new friends, new ideas, and being as powerful as you've always wanted to be without explaining to anyone why you are the way you are.
Hallelujah. Let's make that happen, Janice.
Hallelujah.
I love that.
You will do it. And you'll see who you are, different person, in speaking to these 4 people that are coming up in front of you.
Are they people I already know?
One might be to money, and the others are casual, maybe casual, not really no.
Okay.
Is there a gym?
My dad's Jim, but I don't know if it's related to this question.
No.
But we'll see.
Well, that'll be a light and breezy conversation with Jim.
Okay.
The first person you came to mind was your dad, so I
Yeah.
would say that's him.
Thanksgiving.
So, the planet Saturn is in Capricorn. It rules this business cycle that you're entering in. Is ruled by Saturn,
Yes.
and the planet Saturn is in what we call retrograde. It's in a holding pattern, retrograde, until November the 15th. So there would be the slow movement forward. I think that's the date you're really looking for. Saturn is the timekeeper, and it's here but it's in a holding pattern.
You said November 15th?
It's in a holding pattern until November 16th.
Okay.
And then it takes a slow movement forward because it likes to be very extremely businesslike. So I'd say there's some big financial discussions because this is the house of high finance, joint ventures, and you want extreme clarity when you move forward with Saturn. Because this is where it was in your birth chart. In the sky, this is you and other people, like your husband, your mutual friends that you might, or new real estate contract. This is contracts,
Okay.
agreements that you've made. So you don't have to rush those at this moment because Saturn in your birth chart is moving through your income. So this is where you're putting big plans together to increase your income.
Do you want to see both chart? Do you want to move the teapot?
To stay and stay with your values.
What I was going to ask you in regards to this is I believe not the solar eclipse we just had, but the lunar eclipse we had 2 weeks ago. It was, so the sun was on my north node and the moon was on my south node on the eclipse.
Oh, okay.
How would that influence what's happening right now?
However you were feeling at those times. Either something you want to bring in. I don't have all of the eclipses. As you said, one was on your north node.
Yes, so my north node is
Up here in the house of business. This is a success. This is the house of career success, house 10. And Saturn is there. So it says Saturn is happy in this house as long as you have a business plan, black and white, not just talk, because it's in Virgo.
I need all the details.
All the details. You don't know enough just by conversation or your feelings are guiding you. Yes, they are. But Saturn is the tough teacher. This is the house. It's double powerful because it rules this house. It's the house of Capricorn.
I see.
So that is saying now.
I see.
Saturn is in a holding pattern until November 14th.
Gosh, everything's coming back online here. We got November 14th, and that's close to when Pluto ingresses into Aquarius on the 20th,
exactly.
right?
The next 5 days later.
Okay.
And Pluto goes into Aquarius on November the 20th. So you can, and election will be over.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
Everyone's happy about
there might
that.
be something else to listen to.
Right.
Shows.
Right.
But, for you, this progressed chart has Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn.
Yes.
In chart. You're in the driver's seat.
I see.
But you may not feel comfortable there because it goes back to the beginning You didn't feel like you had the support or power of those early years. You had it, it was there, but you didn't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was karma played out with family. Karma.
Oh, because that's where my South Node
That's
is.
right, it is there, and it's in Pisces. Pisces can play the victim very, very well. They're really smart, intuitive, creative geniuses. But it doesn't jive, with the person in the commercial world of figures, and so you were always a creative artist yourself. And that's a great place for this to be. You're getting ready now. It's funny you came for a reading today.
Isn't
And
it?
it's all turning for you in November on this birth chart.
The soul knows, even when we don't, right?
Do you know someone that's Dutch? Or I see like windmills. I think of Dutch, but those windmills are over there going toward California.
That's
She got
true
it that
too.
way.
Yeah.
That means that's the business development, the internet, the high technology. So there can be some technology.
The technology
3
was
people that you need to talk to
okay.
that work with the windmills. I'll say
Okay.
technology. Okay, ask me a question.
Okay, so in regards to my question that I asked the teacup,
Okay, that's good.
how will I know how to use my gifts?
Oh, that's your inner knowing. You don't go to a textbook to learn your inner gift. You're being guided there. Did you read my last newsletter?
Yes.
Something, my heart's desire, dream was to work in that hotel. I'd just been hired and given a nice luxury vacation. And when it came time, the truth about what was there, I was really sick. They knew that I didn't feel good, but I had to accept the truth in me that I could not stay there physically. My body wouldn't let me stay. I mean, I was like literally from the inside pushed out of that body. And that very next day, that hotel collapsed, and I know that 200 people died on the spot because it was the whole entire
It's unbelievable.
building collapsed. And why? So why did I? And I was giving up my dream. I cried on the way home. My dream I wanted, and they saved me. My intuition saved me.
Yes.
So no matter what,
is that your body consciousness that you feel like signaled to you, or just
well, my body was saying you're not well. It gave me that I wasn't well. I knew it, but I made the drive to get there because they said you're going to be fired if you don't come in, and I did that to please them and let them see that I'm really not well, But there was they need to run this business, and they were shorthanded, and they needed me to stay.
Yeah.
And something inside me said, go home now. And I don't know, and I didn't know why it said that because I really probably would have tried, but that voice inside would not go away.
So strong.
Saying go home. It was so strong. And that's funny that I actually reconnected with one of those girls that in my newsletter, Debbie, that was the girl that took me out. Her job changed, and she was a young girl, maybe only 22, 20, and they were going to give her a big new assignment in the Hyatt in Anaheim, and they wanted me to drive back to California with her.
That's right.
So that she would not be alone, and she had to take everything, her clothes, and stay. And she was that was a big permanent move for her. So she said, I said, oh, I just came back from California. But Janice, they're going to pay you. This is your job. Well, I said, okay, I've never worked for this kind of a big corporation before.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I'll go. Well, all expenses paid, 5 days trip. It was like heaven. We stayed in the manager's suite. I flew home and immediately got sick. and there was nothing wrong with me. And truthfully, I knew I wasn't really sick, but I really couldn't stay there without exploding from the inside. So you will know, but the thing about you, Kimberly Ann, is you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planets in Scorpio. Scorpio resists change. They want their way, but you've learned to hold it back through all these growing up years that you didn't get to use all of that energy you came in with. Now is a turning point. You can find this peace with yourself and be the boss and wait things out. It doesn't have to happen instantly, but your inner knowing will know.
Yeah, okay.
You will know. And not doubt yourself. Your birth chart, October 25th, you are a Scorpio, but the planet Neptune, this first house describes you. The dreamer. You're the dreamer, the artist. You have your own dreams that you want people to understand. And they're not all on that page with you. So now when they're saying you have to trust your intuition, nothing, but you have to be the Capricorn, strictly businesswoman, as you share your strength and your power in a new way for you. Other Capricorn people, they know what they want and they're strictly cut their emotions and feelings off, but you don't do that.
Okay.
You can still have feelings, but be specific. This is the business plan that I have as I move forward.
Okay.
And allow yourself permission to change some of those old fears, so you don't need to carry those with you any longer. What was the first thing, I don't remember what I said in the beginning. What
the mushroom?
Yes, what was that for you? What was that? What did that mean to you?
Well, okay, so I'll tell you my two questions. My question was, how do I embody my spiritual gifts? It was awaken and embody my spiritual gifts. And how will my new offering be received, or how to incorporate my new offering in my business? Well, my new offering is non-medicated psychedelic journeys.
Oh.
So the mushroom.
Yes.
Is the psychedelic aspect.
Oh my gosh, that is incredible.
And I use technology to entrain the brain so it thinks it's having a psychedelic experience without taking any medicine.
How incredible.
So
I never know, and I don't always get feedback, but a lot of times I do get feedback. It's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
How that was step one, and you saw the mushroom.
You can still see it.
It's changed a little bit, but it is still there. I think by Christmas you're going to see a bigger surprise coming from the mushroom.
Okay.
Big surprise. A gift. We'll call it a spiritual gift.
Oh, okay. I like that.